Rick, you've said recently, and Blake said it today too, in situations like this, you find out what your group is made of. What do you hope or expect to see tomorrow?
A win. I'm hoping for a win, expecting a win. I just hope we embrace the challenge and go for it and give it our best effort. So when we walk out of the rink tomorrow night, win or lose, we know we've left everything we can on the ice. That's all a coach can ask for. So that's what I expect to see, that it's a full, all-out effort from everybody with discipline, controlled emotions so we don't get ourselves in the box. But that's what we expect.
We're in the middle of the fire. I mean, right in the middle of it. So we haven't accomplished anything. Nothing's over with yet. It's yeah. I guess we'll find out what we're made of.
A great opportunity. I mean, we're playing meaningful games with a chance to get into the playoffs, and we control, our own destiny, really. So, yeah, it's a great opportunity.
Well, we all know where we are, and you can't look ahead. It's one game at a time here. Both sides know the importance of the game, so it's like Calgary coming in. They knew, we knew. They know what it means tomorrow, and so do we.
Yeah, I think the team that gets away from their game first typically loses. It's a kind of a battle of game plans and at one point, one team, gets sick of that and steers off of it and tries to play a little bit differently, and that's typically where they lose a game.
These opportunities obviously are it feels like a playoff time for us. I mean, we're not in, obviously, but, this is sort of our play-in series, if you will, from the bubble, because we need to get it done. So it obviously you learn something about yourself, and do you have another level you can go to? Do you have another level of execution or intensity or ability to make a big play at a big time? But at the same time, I think everyone prepares differently. Some guys take it as just another game and, with an increased amount on the line per se. But, whatever it is, we've all played 78 games at this point, and many games in our careers. We know how to play the game. It's just about executing and going out there with a confidence level and a lightness to your game that you're not carrying the pressure on you, but relishing the moment and enjoying the opportunity at hand.
I love it. I mean, I love these challenges. Again, I said this the other day, you don't want to be where we are. We wish for this game it didn't have the importance that it does have. We wish we were in a better position. We wish we had put ourselves in a better position, which we could have, but we didn't. So you live in the moment. You say, okay, this is what it is, and embrace it. Again, when players look back on their careers, these are the games that they're going to remember playing in. And how did they respond? And did they play a good game in a pressure situation? Could they handle the pressure? Could they still go out and do those things? So these are big games. But again, I've always taken the approach, just embrace it, enjoy it. Because again, when it's all said and done, your career is over, and you look back at it, you remember these games.
Yeah, I mean, I think the generic answer is you get up for every game, but obviously these ones are that much more important, and the details matter, everything matters, and like I said, we have a chance to control our own fate and get into the playoffs. So it's a great feeling, and these are exciting games to be a part of.
They're always really tough to play, and they've had really good teams over the years, and we've had some good games against them in the past, and this year it's been really tight, low-scoring types of games, and that's got to be our commitment tomorrow. Is worrying about playing that style of game and giving ourselves an opportunity to win.
They've done a phenomenal job. They really have. I give them a ton of credit. Give their players a ton of credit because they all picked up the slack, and you give those young players an awful lot of credit for stepping in and doing the job that the coaching staff needs them to do. And when you get it's an amazing thing with that goalie gives that team. It's just so much confidence, right? If you make a mistake, he's going to make the big save. You look who they've just beaten, Vegas in overtime, and shut out the Carolina team last night. They do a great job of just coming back in. You talk about the league and 5 guys boxing out and protecting the front of the net. That's them, and they're all down in there. So getting to the net and getting shot. I think they had 26 shot blocks last night. So getting pucks through the net and getting bodies to the net is a big challenge playing them. But again, that's a credit to their coaching staff.
I mean, we're just worried about tomorrow, you know. And like I said, it's an exciting opportunity to play meaningful games this time of year. So nothing more, nothing less. It's an exciting opportunity for us.
They attack. They don't sit back. They go for it. You sit back and you're going to spend a lot of time in your zone. And the more time you spend in your zone, you get this little susceptible to penalties. So most teams that, when you get in these situations, you don't want your players sitting back. You want, if we're going to go, right? Stay aggressive when we can.